Hari Om. In the Chinmaya mission, the moment you hear of music and dance, the first name one thinks of is Chinmaya Naada Bindu. On its way to becoming a synonym with Indian music and dance within this inner circle, Chinmaya Naada Bindu is a gurukul for Indian performing arts, located right here at Chinmaya Vibhooti. Inspired and motivated by Pujya Swami Chinmayananda, 3 directors, namely Rama Bharadwaj, Himanshu Nanda, and Pramodini Rao, actively lead the team of talented members. What Chinmaya Naada Bindu is and what it does will be explained by its resident director, Pramodini Rao. And I asked her if she was nervous, and she said yes. So I told her I was going to tell everyone that. So we should welcome her so that she feels less nervous. And we encourage all of our speakers to maintain the time that they were given by the organizers.
Hari Om. Keeping my watch here also, so I try to stick to time. Chinmaya Naada Bindu was supposed to be preparing for a presentation, a performance presentation for you, but unfortunately we've had to call that off for now. So we'll only do a presentation of what we do and who we are. One of my friends, who is a tabla player, professional tabla player, went to a hotel. It's his usual job. He started playing with another instrumentalist, and he played well. So someone came from the audience and said, "Oh, bahut acha bajaya, bahut acha, very nice." So he said, "Thank you." So he was playing tabla, and the man came and asked, "Can you play Mia Malar on the tabla?" So he said, "Why not?" And he played something. And the man was so happy, he circled a 500 rupee note around his head and he gave it to him as a gift. Those who have understood, this is a real instance, those who have understood the joke are eligible to join Chinmaya Naada Bindu. Those who have not understood the joke, we have music and dance appreciation courses, you can join those. Now, why Chinmaya Naada Bindu in the Chinmaya mission? As you know, Vedanta talks of a universal language. What's different in music and dance? It talks a language of emotions, and emotions bind people together. So that's why Chinmaya Naada Bindu is right here in the vision center of Chinmaya mission. As per, we used to be children when we watched Gurudev, and Gurudev, we saw, had a very keen eye, a fatherly love when he watched people performing on stage. And he would even correct people if they went wrong on stage. So his love for the arts was very visible. And of course, we know Guruji loves music and dance, so he's the one who is behind us and he's supporting us fully. That's how we are here. Chinmaya Naada Bindu was inaugurated in September 2009 and is a step towards building harmony in relationships between people, whether here or abroad. Now, in a short span, we've been able to attract very famous artists to Chinmaya Naada Bindu, and they have not just come as artists who have performed and left. They have been people who have mentored even our students. They came, they saw the place, they loved it, they came again, they did their sadhana, they went, they came back, they brought some of their students here, and they had very personal interactions between themselves and the students. And our students got the benefit of being in that group of elite performers. So such things have happened here, and I think people have started having a lot of faith in Chinmaya Naada Bindu. Students who come here, we would agree we don't have too many, but if you see the next slide that will come, we do have an enough number who have come here and stayed for long periods of time and studied with us. So students' experience is also beautiful. You've all seen here, the atmosphere that is here is not available everywhere. So you can sit in any place, under any tree, just sit and play the flute, just sit and sing. So all these experiences are there, and the gurus are here all the time, so the students do want to come back. Many of our students have gone and they've come back for a second round or a third round, not from India alone, from other countries also. We've had people from Japan and from America and Switzerland and other places. So we are happy about that. The reach of Chinmaya Naada Bindu from September 2009 to December 2012. You can see that on the slide. We've had more than 20 workshops. We've had 70 artists who have been presented, and they are not small artists, all of them. At least about 30 names would be very well recognized names. CNB festivals, we've had 4. Audience reached through festivals, workshops, and performances are over 15,000. We've counted 100 students, and we may have lost count of some more, so there may be more. And CNB performances, we've had more than 20. And we've had joint fundraisers where we were invited by centers and they've raised funds through the program, and there was a sharing. Student study options are a lot. I'll just list them very quickly because everybody may not be interested in what we're doing. We have long-term students who come here, they stay for minimum of 3 years. That's the plan. We may have more students coming forth. Now we have Kshitij Saxena who's studying with us. So he's going to be here minimum 3 years. And we give them a scholarship also, depending on how good they are. And if they fare badly, we cut the scholarship. If they fare well, we give them a scholarship. So in the Guru Shishya Parampara, they're learning. The performance, the scholarship is based on their performance. And we right now are offering Hindustani vocal and Hindustani flute, Basuri. Short-term students can come here, stay for a minimum of 1 week. They can stay for a maximum of 6 months if they wish. We have personalized classes for them. We sit with them alone and we take at least an hour every day and thereby improve their knowledge. And we also have visiting faculty coming here on and off, so students take benefit of such offers also. We have vocal, flute, tabla, and Bharatnatyam offered here. Residential intensives. Now, intensives are something where people come together and they all study together. So there is a benefit of being together, learning from a guru, that's one part of learning. Learning from other people in the group is another part of learning, and learning from my own practice is the third. So all this happens in such intensives, and among these intensives, we have this 7-day winter intensive in November, winter arts intensive, where again we have techniques, how to sing or how to dance, repertoire, and there are different things that are included. All the details are in the brochures. The brochures will be given to you on your exit from here in the afternoon. Now we have summer intensives in music. This is a 21-day in our Indian summer, May that is. And in July, during the monsoons, that's the best period to be here. If anybody wants to revisit, please come during monsoon. We have, last year we started with the dance intensive for 21 days, where there was other things also taken along with dance. Repertoire was always there, but they were even taught. Most of them were foreign students. The people from abroad and some of them foreigners even. They were taught Sanskrit. They could actually read when they went back. They could read all the alphabets of Sanskrit. Vedic chanting they were taught. They were taught a bit of Carnatic music, and they were taught mythology, symbolism, which would help them in understanding the culture better. So this year onwards, we're going to include music also into this. That's going to be in July. Then people who go, who live with us for a while, they love the place. They not only love the place, they love all of us here. I think we're a very cozy group of people, and they want to study with us. So we are offering online lessons for them. So we've already started, and it's available for Hindustani vocal and Hindustani flute. Among our annual features, we have workshops. Quickly running through them. Monsoon Masti is something that we do again in monsoon. That's done in Mumbai, in our ashram at Mumbai, Powai. And it's a weekend thing, combining ragas of monsoon as well as in the actual feel of monsoon, and with a lot of masti, because it's monsoon masti. Dance enrichment weekend program. This is included in the monsoon dance intensive. In the 21 days that people live here, these 2 days are included where other people also can come and take advantage. So it's a weekend program where we have a master in dance coming and teaching, taking up a particular topic. Last year we had Natya Shastra covered by Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao ji. So he took 36 chapters of Natya Shastra all together in 2 days. He covered everything and he gave them handwritten notes even. So, PowerPoint slides as notes. So we have such people coming, and that's a very, very attractive part of the dance intensive. Heritage Arts India, this is again, all the dance things are done by Ramaji, and she's thought of this Heritage Arts India, which is mainly for dance. It's a 10-day themed cultural learning tour, and for dancers and art enthusiasts from all over the world. So it's a 360-degree understanding of Bharatanatyam repertory work from its literary, poetic, visual art, and performance aspects under the guidance of master artists. So it's a touring camp. So we take the students to different places and show them. Like last time they were shown Nrityagram. Nrityagram is a dance institute, dance gurukul near Bangalore. And they had a chance to meet the dancers there and interact with them, the teachers there. So that was a very enriching session. The next one is Hotline to Divine. This is a bhajan workshop that I take at Mumbai, and it's taken to different locations at request. Generally, it's done in Mumbai. Among annual features, we have festivals. This is the major activity where a lot of our effort goes into this. Naada Bindu Festival for the Arts. It features performances and lecture demonstrations at CNB by world-renowned artists. So we don't like our music camps. It's a residential camp, music and dance. And we don't like it only to be a performance-oriented camp. So we also include spiritual talks, and many of them have been addressed by our own Guruji. He knows music and he understands a lot of dance, and he brings all those aspects into the talks that he delivers. And Swara to Ishwara was one of his brainchild talks that he gifted to Chinmaya Naada Bindu, I would say. And we have that as our logo, and he's also talked about Nartan to Paramatman. So the goals are very, very clear. What do we do with the art that we have? Or is it arts for art's sake alone, or is it arts for something else, to reach something higher? So now the next one is Kalatit. This is it's a platform for younger artists who are so good, but since everybody is clamoring for big artists, they don't get their chance to perform. So we invite them and we put them up on our platform. And this is one, to inspire them to continue their art, and another to inspire younger generation to take up such art. Because when they see young artists performing, they feel, oh, I can also probably be there on the stage next time. So this is to encourage younger artists. Now, CSR is one of our major projects. We feel a social responsibility since we live in this village. So we have started with free education of music for the village children. We have appointed teachers to go and teach in the village, and they take classes every day. And we've just restarted. Last year we had started, but they couldn't come here. So now we have decided to go to the school and teach. So we have more than 40 children studying vocal and tabla. So, and they're all being taught free, and we've got the full support of the school authorities as well as the village leaders. This is to give them a valuable dimension in their early development. We have a student scholarship fund for deserving long-term students, as also for we use this amount towards the CSR. So I think it it could also fall under chord activities. I don't know. It's rural work. Okay. In our educational projects, we have workshops designed by Himanshu Nanda, where he takes the values of music into daily life, and what part of music can you actually take into your business or your school or your household life, and how you balance yourself with both through music, through an understanding of music. How do you live your life? So it's happiness quotient through musical quotient. So he's designed it specially for teachers and corporate houses, and it's gaining success. He's already met more than 4,500 people through these workshops, and he's also been invited by Steel Authority of India Limited, Bokaro. Senior management has attended this, and they've given raving reviews. The other workshop that he gives is Dancing Voices, Singing Bells. This is a similar one, but treated in a different way to suit younger children in schools. Among other educational workshops is Dance, Play, Learn. This has been designed and conceptualized by, she presents it also, Ramaji. It's a day-long participatory movement play shop for teachers and students. And here I would say that she puts dance techniques to use that the teachers can use to teach subjects even. For example, we had an intensive here where Swami Ramakrishnan taught Sanskrit to the students here. And if you see this is an alphabet of Sanskrit. Which one is it? Louder, please. Cha. Cha. So look at the joy in their faces when they're doing that. So they're both foreign. No, one of them is a foreigner. One of them is an Indian who's lived abroad all her life. So there's a joy in learning, and they have learned through this method. So playway methods, I think it's a very unique way of learning. Now the next one is, this is something that we have not discussed fully, but I have discussed once with Guruji, and he's said, I think you should go ahead. But this is a mentorship program where we want very good talent from our children in schools, where they are brought, a selected few are brought here to Chinmaya Naada Bindu and taught by very well-known teachers, gurus. So for a week, if they stay here, one is they experience the place here, and then they're taught by a very well-known and renowned teacher. So what they already know, they improve in a week. Maybe we close it with a performance, and then they go. Maybe in future, we can use them as our ambassadors also. So this is one thing that we're planning. For that, we will need to go through some selection rounds, and we might have to go through schools. So we are hoping to receive some support from anyone who knows of schools, or maybe, I don't know if we can go through Chinmaya Vidyalayas education cell. Whatever is possible, we'll come through it. But we want to take this as our centenary celebration activity in 2014, if possible. So if we have the support of all of you, we'll go ahead with that. Then, as a school, going forward, we need a lot of things to be done. We have to have enough material for students who come here. If they want to study, we need to have enough music material, books, dance material, which they can refer to on their own. Suppose we have visiting students coming, we want to be known as a proper reference library for books. Like now, CIF is known for its authoritative or authentic collection of books. So we want to be known as a place where, oh, if you want to refer to some book on music or dance, please go to Chinmaya Naada Bindu. So if that happens, we need a proper professional storage facility. For also, we want to store instruments, dance gear of different states. So all things that people will like to see in one place, all that. And then suppose PhD students want to refer and they want to do their doctorate based on the material that we have, all that. For such things, we need a listening and screening room too, a recording and editing room too. And all these things finally will get into a museum which we want to create. It might take 50 years, it might take 100 years, but this is the goal. We want to do this museum. Now, CNB Productions. We've had independent programs by the directors going around. Many of them we have done with Swami Tejomananji also. And, but Swara Trishna was the latest CNB production presented by the staff and students together at Mumbai. And this spoke about the Trishna, the thirst of Swara to reach Ishvara. So it was a themed program, and it had all the staff participating, the students participating, so it was truly a CNB production. We do wish to have a CNB production that also includes dance. So we are working towards that. Maybe towards 2014-15, we will come up with something nice. CD releases, we have had some done from our live recordings. We had a Nritya Surabharati, I don't know how many of you were here, 2010. We had invited artists, Chinmaya Mission artists, who Guruji knows. So he had named them and we invited them. They came from all over the world. And for 8 days, we had a feast of music and dance. So some of them, the recordings have come well, so we've produced those. And we also came up with a 5 CD set. We call it Sushila Geetani. And it was played when you were coming in, so one of them. So that is available either at Chinmaya Vani or at Chinmaya Naada Bindu stall, so you can look at them. The other thing that we are very, very eagerly looking to do is to make ourselves known as a Gurukul that is eager to, impart knowledge freely. We are not looking only for people who will pay and come and things like that. So if you look for YouTube clips and things like that for some subjects, you normally find clips. Suppose you want to say, I was looking for something called voice culture, and I found at least 50 clips on the YouTube. Different people, teaching how to do how to develop your voice. And those clips are very short, about 5 minutes or 3 minutes. So from our side, with our inputs, we want to make such clips and give it free. We will host it on our website, and we are happy to announce that we may be able to host our website very soon. It's already in the pipeline. Hopefully before you go, we will be able to do it, but if not, then very soon, within January, first week, second week. Among the Gurukul expansion plans, we are functioning out of Chinmaya Vibhooti, and the classrooms that we have were never designed to be a classroom for music or dance, except the studio that we have. So if we have to have a classroom, where people feel, oh, this is a tabla classroom. So we have to design it differently. It has to have a look of its own. It has to have that ambience of a Gurukul. So we're looking to do something like that. Maybe we'll take a small place and start building in a little while. So we need admin building with classrooms and dance studio. Now, chilla rooms is something that we've been talking about for a long time. This is, suppose I get tired of working all day, and I just want respite. I want to do my sadhana, and I don't want to be disturbed at all. So I go to a quiet corner. So I take a break from everything. I don't want to be met by anybody, no phone calls, no nothing, and I'm with my music or I'm with my dance. So that's something that we're looking for. So that is what we'll have. Reflectology path is somewhere, where I can meditate on my walk in the gardens and things like that. It's a beautiful thought that we have. Of course, recording studio and black box theater is something, where now these seats are all fixed. We can't move them, right? So if we have a smaller hall, where if you have a dance program, you need more stage space. So you move all the chairs behind. If you have a music program, then you can have Baitak system where people can sit on the floor. So any arrangement within that studio can happen. So that's what we're looking for, and that can also double up as a recording studio. When I'm performing, I get recorded, and those things can go into the market. So this is another plan. Archival room and museum, I've already spoken to you. The financial statistics. The funds raised through festivals, workshops, and programs in say 3 years is 1.06 crores. And the funds contributed to Chinmaya Vibhooti before and after we have had our own account, would amount to about 2.1 crores. And annual operational expenses would be at least 18 lakhs. And if we are thinking of giving scholarship to our long-term students, per student cost would be about 1 lakh to 20,000. Now, funds required for CNB campus, Guruji was very kind. He dropped it from 25 crores to 10 crores. But if that's what we need to raise, we have a lot of work to do. So is there something all of you also can do? We won't ask you to give us money, but can you promote us at your local centers? Can you talk about us? Now you know us, and you will be seeing our performances in the next 2 days. So all that we want you to do is go tell people that, okay, there's a nice institution, go there and study. No? And CNB music could be played at your events, wherever you are, whichever place. And then you could invite us to perform, and we could do a joint fundraiser with you. What about things that you have, good things that can be used? Maybe some old recording equipment that you have and you don't know what to do with it. We could use it. You have a computer at home and you've bought a new one. What do you do with the old one? You want to give it away? We'll take it. Or you could sponsor a student if you wish. Now, the CNB Board of Directors. I think I've told you everything that we do. Now, this is our nice list of directors. We have on the head Chairman Swami Tejamananji, our own Guruji. Swami Advaitanandji lives in Chinmaya Vibhooti, and he's very supportive of Chinmaya Naada Bindu, so he's the next Acharya here. Now, Hindujaji is the trustee of CCMT, he's on our board. Raviji, he's the CEO of Chinmaya Vibhooti, he's here. Ravindra Damleji, he's also into Chinmaya Vibhooti activities, into the construction, things like that, and he's also a musician, so he's here. Now, Rama Bharadwaj, can I ask her to stand, please? She's our dance director. Himanshu Nanda, our director for music. And this is Pramodini Rao. And there we have a beautiful team of Chinmaya Naada Bindu. In front, leading, is Shobha Iyer. She's the officer administration. We have Asha Sukumar. Can we have you standing, please? All of you stand up. Asha Sukumar, media coordinator. I think she's right here. Jayalakshmi Nanda, she's the IT coordinator. Rajiv Garg is the office assistant. Sunil Mane is the event coordinator. Jitendra Sahu, faculty tabla. He's from Orissa. Vijay Shivne, faculty vocal. He's from Latur. Kshetit Saxena and Bani Maini, they are students for vocal and for dance respectively. So we thank all of you for your patient hearing, and we do hope to receive the help that we have requested for, nothing more. Hari Om Ji. Thank you.